If you have an office job right now, guess what? You can definitely work online. My name is Clementine Afana, but you can call me Dr. Clem, and I teach people with a 9 to 5 how they can use their skills to land online jobs and be able to monetize more, earn more, and invest in their dreams. And the reason I do that is because I believe that your dreams are worth it and your dreams need to be achieved. But most of the times, the reason why we don't pursue our dreams is because we don't have the financial support to be able to really bring these dreams to fruition. And I am confident that working remotely or working online is a credible and amazing source of income that can help you fund your dreams and live your best life. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can tweak one thing only, and maximize your chances of earning and working online. Now, if you've landed an office job, I don't know where you're working. Maybe you are working at a bank, or you're working in a marketing agency, or wherever you are working. If you have an office job, guess what? You can work online. Yes, I'm gonna say it again. If you have an office job, you can definitely work online. And the reason is this: if you have an office job, it means that most likely you're doing something, right? I don't know. It could be answering emails, it could be attending meetings, whatever you are doing. Really, office jobs really depend. You can be doing anything. And if you have an office job right now, you can use the skills that you have used within your office job that you are currently using or learning in your office, at your office job, and you can transfer them to the online marketplace, because there are companies just like your office jobs. There are companies around the world who are looking for people with your skills category. So whatever you are doing at your office job right now, you can find companies that are looking for either all those skills or a combination of those skills. Now, how are you going to position yourself for you to be able to land an online job using the skills that you have learned or brought to your office job? The key here is in your resume. Yes, your resume. Now, landing an online job, a well-paying online job, I should say, is a multi-step process. And I like to tell my coaching students and clients that it's all a matter of strategy. Once you have the right guidance, you have the right coach, and you have the right strategy, you will land an online job. Every single week, I share videos on this YouTube channel, and throughout the year, I'm going to work on sharing at least one video a week for you to be able to really be inspired and learn more from people who have been able to land online jobs. So make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell button, subscribe, and you will be the first to know every single time I drop a video of information or an encouragement when it comes to landing online jobs. And I share tips not just from my personal experience, from the experience of my students that have been able to land online jobs, are currently working full-time or part-time, and are located in the Caribbean, in Africa, in Europe, or even in Asia. Now, let's get back to what I was talking about. If you want to land an online job and you currently have an office job, the number one thing that you can do, or the easiest thing that you can do, is to adjust your resume and make it more remote and online friendly. What do I mean? Online clients, in addition to your hard skills, which are the technical skills that you are currently performing at your office job, online clients are looking for a specific set of soft skills and remote work friendly skills. And those skills really show a client that you are actually able and capable of operating in a remote or online environment. Now, you might be the best at your job in the physical world right now, but working online requires a different type of skills. It requires a different discipline. It requires a different level of proactivity, of energy, of communication, and so forth. And really, the key for you to monetize your skills and to really position yourself when it comes to working online is showing that you can operate as well in a physical environment as in a remote environment. A lot of people got completely destabilized when the pandemic hit and they had to start working from home because they were not at first equipped for working remotely or working online. And if you had that experience, you will understand that it required a certain level of transition and a certain level of awareness for you to actually be able to be performant at home. Because a lot of times people feel like when you're working from home, it means that you are relaxing, you're resting, you're not really doing anything. But those of us who ended up working from home for like 2, 3 months, 6 months, even up to a year now, they know that wasn't a deal at all. When you are working from home, it's a different ball game. It requires a different set of skills that you have to learn either by force, or willingly. But what I'm trying to say is that if you are currently working in an office job, you can actually transfer your hard skills, and make them transfer your hard skills, and then show that you have the soft skills for you to be able to work in a remote environment. The second thing that you need to include in your resume, or you need to highlight in your resume, is your ability to work with remote friendly tools. Now, one of the things that really skyrocketed during this pandemic, where everybody just remotely, was the ability to communicate virtually. I mean, yes, on a daily basis we use your phone and so forth, but more and more people started to use tools like Zoom, like Skype, like Google Hangouts, and all other video conference softwares. They also started to use different virtual communication tools like Slack, as well as different project management tools, and just a whole bunch of different new softwares and new things that people really had to learn for them to be able to communicate within their companies. So it was really a huge shift for the remote workforce, for the employers and for the employees as well. So if you are looking into entering the online workforce, having a physical job, it's important that when you present yourself to clients, when you pitch yourself to clients, when you apply for online jobs, it's critical that you show in your resume that you don't just have the hard skills for the job, but you are also equipped to be able to work in remote and virtual environments, and just as importantly, you have the technical skills and the technical know-how and the knowledge of software that is needed for you to operate in a remote work or virtual environment. Now, the good thing is, I have a specific product that I developed for you in specifically to actually be able to help you to transition from the physical workplace to the remote workplace, which is called the Remote Work Starter Pack. And if you currently have a physical job, whether it's full-time or part-time, the Remote Work Starter Pack is actually the ideal thing for you, because it's going to give you the cover letters and the resume templates that you need to use for you to actually be able to transfer those skills and to show your expertise in a remote work environment, still knowing that and highlighting the fact that you actually have soft skills for these different jobs. The Remote Work Starter Pack includes cover letters and resumes and even interview preparation tips, as well as ways in which you can find online jobs in your specific skills category. And I'm telling you, it's a jam-packed resource that is available for you right now if you have a full-time job and you're looking to transition to working online. It's a very easy thing to use. It has all the templates that I have personally used and my students have used for them to apply for online jobs. It shows you how you can search for jobs in your skills category. Remember at the beginning I said that if you have an office job, you can definitely find a job online in that same skills category. Well, the Remote Work Starter Pack shows you how to find jobs in your specific skills category. It shows you how to prepare for interviews, how to handle interviews, how to start a project with a client, how to negotiate your rates, and even more importantly, or just as importantly, how to avoid scams. If you want to have access to the Remote Work Starter Pack, make sure you check the link in the description below, where I basically include the link to the Remote Work Starter Pack, and you can grab it right now. Another thing that I think you will find exciting is the fact that I am reopening the access to my VIP course, Making Money Online for Beginners, which is starting in April 2022. Now, this is a course I only have about once or twice a year, and every single time my students experience a wild success. I have students who are able to work online full-time. They are working full-time now, they are working part-time. Some of them have quit their physical jobs. Some of them have been able to make money so that they can renovate their homes. Some of them have started businesses. Some of them have even tripled their physical job incomes just working online in less than 6 months. So if they were able to make it, you can definitely make it. And I also wanted to add that those students are located around the world, but specifically in the Caribbean, Dominica, Barbados, and Lucia, as well as in Africa and in Europe and Southeast Asia. So really the online work opportunities are open for everybody for grab. You just need to have the right direction, the right guidance, and the right coaching for you to be able to succeed. Now, if you want to be a part of this group coaching program that starts in April 2022, make sure that you check out the link in the description below. I've included the link to the waiting list. The course is only open for a specific number of people because my team and I would love to have one-on-one time with our students and ensure that they actually succeed. The course reopens in April 2022, but you can join the wait list now so that you can be the first one to know when the course reopens and save your spot. I hope to see you in there, and if you have any questions, let me know. Until then, see you next week for the next video.